Yeah, welcome back to Fallout 4 Killgrave Run. I was just sleeping there to sort of help maximise my experience. The well-rested perk gives you a little bit of a boost to experience. I got some little lights in my hut now. I maybe did that last time at the end of last episode. I can't remember. Just a couple of little notes before I really tuck into this episode. While editing the last video, I noticed something I probably could have done differently. If I'd not taken Dan to the compound with me, I probably wouldn't have had to kill him. I don't have a way of undoing that now. I'm just gonna have to live with that, and like I said next time I'll get back to them, and when I later down the line when I have the ability and the means, I will go and destroy them, or at least Dan. Next note is I have already tried to do this episode, but I lost my audio, and so I'm gonna keep going. There are aspects to this episode that I've done already, which I don't like doing because it means that things aren't as fresh. But I do have a bit more of an idea of what I'm gonna do, so hopefully it won't be as much pointless footage. Okay, what the hell? These bugs won't respond to my pacify. It won't even let me try and pacify them. What's going on here? Okay, he's passive, and the other guy flew away. So I'm just ram and hide. Hub flowers. Hub flowers are still very, very important. We'll try and duck in this building. Sometimes those bugs will just follow you in here. Oh, there's a baseball bat behind the door. Oh, I've never noticed that before. Drop a quick save, just because this next bit's going to be kind of fiddly. Scum? Oh, that was stupid. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Right, okay. Come back out of here. You stop. You stop. This is annoying. Okay. You know what? He seems to be stuck, so I'm just gonna... This car is gonna have a horrible accident. That's gonna be not my fault in any way. Am I too close to this? I might be too close to this. That little explosion knocked him to his feet. Oh shit, he's loose. No, that's not fair. Fuck off. Right, let's get some drugs on the go. Or at least put them on my lists. My shortcut lists, I guess. Jet fuel, just gonna put that there. I don't think jet fuel slows down time, which is good because I actually kind of hate that about jet. It kind of bugs me. I just find it hard to work with. It's a much better effect than just it looks much better than Fallout 3. It sort of feels like it actually has more weight to it. However, I think jet fuel is essentially just gonna be what jet was. It increases the recovery rate of your action points, but that's going to be useful. That's something I want to have on hand. Also some psycho buff, if I can find that. I think I must scroll past it. Yeah, psycho buff, lots of extra HP basically, so that I can take more hits. That was come on. pops a Museum of Freedom there as well for the experience. This is a little lame. I'm just gonna wait for Preston there to shoot everybody to death. I've pacified that guy, so I'm not 100% sure if he'll shoot people when they're passive. Like I said, I've been through this a little bit before, but sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't, and I'm not sure if he will out here. So you know, like I still need to learn how all the abilities work. You know. One thing you'll learn about Preston if you're trying to get him to cooperate with you like this is he is a truly awful shot. Like 70-80% of his shots miss. And like he's using that horrible like laser musket thing, which is basically like a novelty toy gun. So like this, sometimes things like this take a little while. Also, when people have surrendered, like occasionally they just wipe their brow nonchalantly if you just leave them standing there, which quite amused me the first time. You know, especially when like they're still like in a war zone. Preston also seems to have stopped firing. I think those other guys de-aggroed, which is irritating. Yeah, because normally they don't do that. Preston, help. Preston, do something useful, please. Oh, this guy's de-aggroed at last. Or de-pacified at last. Oh shit. Come on, Preston, do something. Huh! Okay, cool. Didn't even have to trick him into running off the edge, he just ran off the edge. If I were Killgrave, I'd have told him to jump. Like, you know, so I'm gonna assume that that's what actually happened. Did the other guy die? Has Preston killed the other guy? He seems to like be focused on the guy in the church now, so that's a positive thing. I'm just gonna jump down myself. Don't take anywhere near as much fall damage as that guy did. Do I have to come get you again? No. Is the same trick gonna work twice? Oh, he's here. Okay, he jumped off a different part of the roof. That's fine. I can deal with that. This is great. This totally counts. This is in no way cheesy. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, okay, he landed in the canopy there. That's not good. That's not what I wanted. Be nice if Preston actually shot him on the way past. That'd be good. No, I was just letting you know I was here. I didn't want you to run away from the bullets like a crazy person. Ha! Brilliant. We good then, Preston? Yeah. I think he's supposed to be talking to me. But okay, well, yeah, he's told me to pick up this laser musket and then go into the Museum of Freedom. However, I'm still not equipped for that. I spent a long time yesterday trying to get the Museum of Freedom cleared without shooting people to death. When you're in there, Preston does not damage people. Like, his shots won't damage people. I had them pacified and, like, you know, laid out for him, and he couldn't kill them for whatever reason. So, I've not lied to you. I promised I'd go to Concord, but now I'm gonna fuck off to Diamond City instead, because basically what I need to do now is get as much experience as I possibly can without murdering people, which is harder in this game than perhaps in New Vegas. It's probably much the same with Fallout. If you try and do Fallout no kill in any capacity, then you're really suffering for XP. But that doesn't tend to matter as much because like your other skills go up. Like, you know, you can choose that really. But yeah, the way that the sort of perks and things are like locked behind levels and things, it just seems to be it just seems to limit the early game more than it in some ways it did, in some ways it doesn't. I honestly have very mixed feelings about the way that you know, Fallout 4's perks and things are laid out. Because like you don't get some of the really cool things until like level 50, even if you've specialized. Like even if you've put your special stats for that kind of playthrough. Like I won't get to like give people specific commands unless I get to level 50. And have like the level 3 perk of intimidation. Yeah. So yeah, it changes the game in ways that are, like I say, mixed feelings. Anyway, Diamond City is our next port of call. Actually, I got to level up. We'll do that first. I'm going to take a rank of medic. I'm making stim packs fairly consistently. Like I'm not suffering for it, but having them be more effective in the moment is, yeah, it's just worthwhile. Other perks I'm looking to take in the near future are Lone Wanderer and Action Boy and Toughness, but I haven't quite decided in what order those are important. Doesn't look like Marlords can open doors. That's nice. Oh! I was wrong. I was so very wrong. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, namely in this room there's some XL. I don't know if this will be like hugely useful. Basically what XL does is it increases all of your special stats by 2. So you know it's fairly powerful in the right circumstances. So I'm sure I can find a use for it. And oh, that's just what the fuck, Bethesda? What? Just why? Why? Why would you do that? Like, You can open and close the shutters, but there's just like a black window behind them. Like outside right now, it's like it's bright sunshine. It's a beautiful, clear day, and the windows are just blacked out for no good reason. Also, this bathtub is like another one of those sort of weirdo setups that Bethesda do with like their tools, like and their assets. For some reason, there's a guy with a plunger, a guy with and a couple of guys with machetes standing over the bath for no good reason. Yeah, but mannequins. Like I'm sure Bethesda just introduced those to the game specifically for this reason. He hasn't hurt you yet. I guess what we'll go with. Wow, the camera's really close to her face. And Jules runs away. Okay, sorry about that. I have turned the voice on my settings off. Mostly because I was hoping it would get rid of the character's voice. But it's got rid of all voices. I should have possibly experimented with that a little bit before. We'll put it there. Like it doesn't need to be as loud as it was, I don't think. So yeah, those guys had a sense problem and now they don't. Thicket excavations. Yes, this is also like a place just a little bit to the east-ish of Concord. I forgot about this. This is normally a thing that you do really quite early on. But yeah, it's actually a nice, easy little thing to do for experience and money, I think. Let's talk to you.
Keep a distance. Looking to earn some cash? I could use a hand here.
Ask for money. I didn't even really hear what he wanted, but I do kind of know.
Something anyway. 75 caps for your time.
More.
Not sure if I'm up for it. A couple more caps might change my mind, though.
Not gonna make this easy on you. All right, 100 caps then.
You
More.
want this pump fixed, right? Throw in a few more caps and you've got a deal.
Okay, 125.
That seems to be the limit. Like, you can't ever seem to just keep going more than that. But yeah, that's fine. I'll help. He wants me to patch up some leaks. Look for bubbles like that, and you'll find the leaks underwater. Water is like quite a big threat early on, unless of course you immediately take Aqua Boy. Which honestly I'd recommend if you're doing like any kind of like strong survival run, because water is fairly common, and if it gets deep enough you just immediately start taking a whole bunch of rads. So what I'm going to do, I am gonna pop a Medix, not a Medix, a Radix, and jump in. I've got 15 Radix. Why do I have so much Radix? Yeah, that went pretty well. Radix is actually really quite effective. Like I was only sort of taking like 2 rads per second there. Normally it's like 10 or something, or like it's sort of. I'm not sure if it's per second anymore, but it's like, yeah. Anyway, that's done.
Some way there it is. That's a ticket. You do the honors. Hit that switch on the end of the pump.
Huh. Here's a thing. If you, I've got PlayStation 4, which you probably gathered, but yeah. Yeah, if you press the sort of central pad, like the touchpad thing, zooms in and out when you're Pip-Boy. Didn't know that before. Yeah. Let's,
Did you hear that?
Oh god, Mirelurks. Kill it!
What the?
Please don't die. You haven't given me my reward yet.
Whoa, Krabby.
Okay, pacify attempt failed. Oh god. Oh god, oh no. Oh god, you're still alive.
Whoa, Krabby.
Oh dear. Oh, are they still alive because the other guy died?
Let's
Oh no, he's here. Be more useful. Oh, attacking me through a wall. Fantastic. Well done, game. You're stellar. Oh, he's an essential character. Okay, so yeah, they're knocking him down, but he's getting up again. Okay, I hate that. Why is he essential? Why on earth is he essential? Okay. The passivity is passiveness is worn off. Okay, that guy's almost dead. That's encouraging. I mean, I kind of wish maybe I could have given this guy a better gun. Just so this would take less time. Oh, okay. Sully Mathis is hiding in there. Which is exactly what I would do. I approve. This is nice. The AI has found like a safe spot as well. I think. Okay, I can't see Sully right now.
What the?
Go, Sully! Oh, he's a badass. He punched the guy. Woohoo!
What if I redirect the flow through here?
I still don't know what he said.
Mirelurks. I guess I shouldn't be surprised that stirred him up. Anyway, I still got some tinkering to do on this thing. Shouldn't be too hard now, though. Thanks for pitching in. Here's a little something before you clear out.
125 caps and pull the plug completed. Oh, beautiful! Another level up. Yeah, this place actually does get drained. Like you turn on the pump, it will actually drain. I think it's like after sort of few in-game days. I've never actually measured it before because like I keep sort of forgetting I've done it and I keep forgetting to come back. But yeah, it sort of drains out and it's like it's a giant. It's like a really big quarry, and it gets filled with like sort of raiders and mirelurks. And I don't think there's ever any reason to come back. I certainly can't think of any reason why I would want to go back. So yeah, I'm just gonna sort a few things out. I'm gonna go find a place to sell things. I will jump back in when I am heading to Diamond City. Incidentally, what I am doing, like whenever I'm shopping, like I'm buying sort of things like raw meats and like chems that I can put together for like just to sort of for experience. But it's crafting experience. Like I am actually like doing something for it. It's costing me something, so you know I don't feel bad about it. Like if I was just sort of building wardrobes and stuff, that's a little scummy. Like if I'm setting up a place for like a practical purpose, that I'm okay with. A little bit of a costume change. Clean tan suit is +2 charisma. For some reason I thought the tuxedo was at least equal to that or 3. I don't think I ever read it. I just thought, oh, tuxedo, that's nice and expensive. I'll wear that. So you know that will teach me for being shallow. The sort of tan suits and things, like I think any kind of clean suit boosts it by 2, so that's handy. Sell the tuxedo somewhere down the long line. Got the Shanka hat like favorited because hopefully then I will remember to wear it before sort of doing crafting and things, because it sort of boosts your intelligence by 2. Whereas the helmet boosts my charisma and perception by 1. What does it do? I forget. Charisma and intelligence by 1. Okay, so you know, like I wouldn't lose too much, even on the intelligence front, but it does actually give me like a little bit of damage resistance. Just dealing with my perk now. Gonna take a perk in Lone Wanderer. When adventuring without a companion, you take 15% less damage. Also 50 extra carry weight, which is nice. It's oddly placed, that actually. In fact, it actually really kind of bugs me that it's only like level 3 charisma. I know it's a powerful perk, but shouldn't it be like the perk you get when you've invested nothing in charisma? Instead of Cap Collector, which is basically a way of saving caps when you've also got Fortune Finder on Luck 1 anyway. Like, and like toughness is like only on level 1 endurance, and that can actually like that can give you like plus 50 damage resistance, which is like just from the perk, and you invest nothing in endurance. Like this feels oddly placed, is what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm at Watts Consumer Electronics just because it's sort of towards the edge of Boston, and I'm gonna move down to Diamond City now. Mostly I'll probably just be running away from things that attack me, but if anything particularly interesting happens, I'll cut to it. Yeah, okay, so there's just traveling chem dealers. She didn't seem to have anything particularly interesting on her, but I guess it's just, you know, luck adds a bit of colour to the area. That was actually something, like, I'm going to be perfectly honest, I don't really notice these random events very often. Like, I've done like 3 full playthroughs now, and I just sort of haven't noticed where the random events are, and like, sort of travelling people like her, like, they just sort of, I either haven't noticed them, or I've gotten like the same ones, like 3 different times. Cambridge Crater is an interesting little place, mostly just because I'm not sure why it's a crater full of radiation. Is this like, did a bomb hit here? Because like, I get the impression from what I've read about nuclear bombs, one that close to a skyscraper would have knocked a skyscraper to on its ass, like, and would have leveled this entire place. Wouldn't have just left a crater. But I don't know. I don't understand. I just wanted to like go close enough to it to pop the location, really. Just because I'm just grabbing any little bit of experience I can. I much like with Green Tech Genetics. I love this little building. Like, I love the way it looks. I like going inside it. It's a great story location. We'll be going there. It'll be much later on. But we'll get there. I promise. Speaking of important story locations, this is the Center for Intelligence something. Center of Information Technology, I think. I can't remember. This is like, the institute is buried under this building anyway. Yeah, you end up coming back here as well. Not really popping these locations intentionally like the story ones, they just happen to be the ones that are on the way. The easiest route that I know. And for a third time, literally seconds down the road, Cambridge Polymer Labs. Another fun little quest in there that I have no idea how I'm going to do.
She needs help.
But yes, very close to Diamond City now, kind of. Okay, sometimes there's like legendary radroaches around here, so I was just basically just going to try and chance getting a legendary bit of gear, and that may prove useful at some stage. But at the same time, if you bring people here, Or like if you bring rad roaches here, the gates immediately open, and you don't have to talk to Piper for like forever while she like tries to get you to like trick the people into opening the gates. Like she says like, you know, well, I'll just lie and say that you're under attack, and then you do that, and then the gates open. But if you actually bring people here and then make the place under attack, you just get to walk straight in.
Inside? I told Sullivan to keep that gate shut. You devious, rabble-rousing slanderer. The level of dishonesty in that paper of yours. I'll have that printer scrapped for parts.
Mr. McDonough? Tyrant mayor shuts down the press. Why don't we ask the newcomer? You support the news? Because the mayor's threatened to throw free speech in the dumpster.
You know, do you support the news? I feel is a question that, like, it requires a little bit of time to answer fully. Because, I mean, I support the news that's the truth. That it doesn't have, like, an agenda as such, other than, you know, the truth. But,
Speak up, I can hear ya.
fuck you, Piper. You don't even know me. You don't get to talk to me like that. Yeah.
Always believed in freedom of the press.
Whatever.
Oh, I didn't mean to bring you into this argument, good sir. No. You look like Diamond City material. Welcome to the great green jewel of the Commonwealth. Safe, happy, a fine place to come. Spend your money. Settle down. Don't let this muckraker here tell you otherwise, all right?
I'm sure your city's a great place.
Yeah, greatest house of cards in the Commonwealth. Until the wind blows.
Now, was there anything particular you came to our city for?
Yeah, this is the part of the game where it wants me to sort of start looking for Sean. Like, it kind of expects that, like, I would have been sent to Diamond City by the people up in Concord, which, I'll get back to them at some stage. Yeah, missing person.
Trying to find someone? Who?
My son, Sean. He's less than a year old.
Wait, your son's missing? Oh, you hear that, McDonough? What's Diamond City Security?
Subtitles seem to be buggy there.
This isn't the first missing persons report to come through here, and now we have an infant who's been taken?
Don't listen to her. Well, I'm afraid that our security team can't follow every case that comes through. I'm confident that you can find help here. Diamond City has every conceivable service known to man. One of our great citizens can surely find the time to help you.
Well, sure. And a mayor of a great city must know everyone. Who can help me?
Well, there's one private citizen, Nick Valentine, a detective of sorts who specializes in tracking people down, usually for debts or whatnot. Now, I have to get going. I'm sorry, Diamond City Security doesn't have time to help, but I'm sure Mr. Valentine charges a reasonable fee.
Yeah, another weird quirk of this place. You don't find Diamond City until you've entered at the top here. But then if you just run down the stairs a little bit, you get Diamond City Market. And both fast travel locations are like within the walls. Like Diamond City, you should sort of find that and then be able to sort of fast travel to like outside. Just for convenience, because it's like a fairly sort of central location, so like easy to sort of find your way around from. Okay, all the shops and things are closed right now, which is a tiny bit irritating. So yeah, let's rent a room for the night. Oh wait, yeah, this is gonna happen.
What have you done with the real Riley? Where's my brother?
I swear I'm not a synth. Don't shoot, for God's sakes, we're family!
Put the gun down now!
He's a synth! He'll kill us all!
Kyle, no!
Okay. There are no synths in Diamond City. Hear me? Just you folks and your damn paranoia.
Yeah, it's Diamond City is like a crap place.
You're safe now. That's all that matters.
I'm not a synth. I told them
yeah, like Diamond City, like it's got this horrible fear of synths, and the story is because there was like a synth like at the noodle bar, who one day just sort of like went crazy, like he was like a sleeper agent. He sort of like was activated, and killed everybody, but they're perfectly happy to kill people who are accusing other people of being synths. Like none of this makes any sense. Anyway, yes, there's a little church outside, like just at the edge of Diamond City here, and it's quite easy to overlook. I didn't discover this until fairly recently. Just because other places in Diamond City are more interesting, and I just never really went in here. But
First time.
if you sit,
Don't know if this praying
take a
thing
little
works,
sit,
but it couldn't hurt.
and if you choose to wait for like 1 hour,
You should really talk to
fairly
me.
certain
Try and keep it down.
that activates a bonus.
You should really talk to the bastard.
I was sure there was a little bonus there. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe you can't have both. Maybe you can't have both well rested and this. Oh well.
So thirsty.
Sheffield. Hello.
Doctor says I can't drink liquor no more. Cola. Need a Nuka-Cola.
Sheffield.
Cola. Nuka-Cola.
Here.
You go.
Ah, thank you. Thank you.
105 experiences for
Hey,
that.
Sheffield.
Recommendations are terrific.
Also,
What do you think about
get
coming
to
to work
recruit
for me?
Sheffield.
Really? You mean it?
A shotgun's great for its intimidation factor.
That's right.
And then you can send him to Sanctuary Hills. He'll like sort of do farming and
I'll
things
do
for you.
it.
It's kind of strange that there aren't more sort of people like that in the game, like who you'll do something for and then they can join you. It doesn't really seem to happen very much.
Don't walk outside
Like
the
Sheffield
wall,
isn't
I'll
like a
be
proper
back there.
companion. He's
High
literally like
quality
you send him to
protection
Sanctuary
for
Hills.
sale.
But yeah, it's an odd little thing. Also, steal these cans for like a little bit of extra experience.
You there! You need a genuine, authentic, custom-made hickory swatter.
What's a swatter?
Rookie, eh? A swatter, my friend, is a Diamond City tradition. See, it used to be that this whole place was a stadium. And two teams would meet and play a game called baseball. One team would beat the other team to death with these things called baseball bats, and the best bats were called swatters. True fact.
Sounds like fun.
Bet your socks it was. Now, how about you pick up a little memento in the form of a genuine swatter?
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Well, if
talk
you
to him for
wanna
work.
Help the sport. I got a lead on a stash of pre-war collector's items. Coach, quitting is for punks Weston had an estate not too far from here. Legend says when he retired, the league presented him with a baseball, catcher's mitt, and playing card signed by all the other coaches. See where I'm going with this? I'll pay 100 caps each for those relics. What do you say?
This is great.
100
Just
caps
keep
seems
asking
light.
for money
I need
from
more.
everybody.
I like your
It's
motto.
wonderful.
We'll make
Drug salesman here. He has another little quest for me to pick up.
Looking for a job, if you got one.
Yeah, I got something. Looking for a mutated fern if you find any. I hear some grows out near Forest Grove Marsh. Natural radiation sucker. Be great for cooking Rad X or Rad Away.
Sweeten the deal with some money, and I might be interested.
All right. About 125 caps.
Come on, make it worth my while, Solomon.
You are one righteous talker. 150 caps.
I'll walk out right now if you don't make me a real offer.
200. That's all I can pay. I swear.
Mutated
That sounds
fern.
fair.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna buy a shipment of antiseptic, sort of one of the key ingredients of stim packs. So that'll allow me to make quite a lot. It's actually a pretty decent price. I used to really struggle getting the caps together for shipments. Basically, like I'll just send 25 antiseptic to my my workbenches. So it's handy. Apparently, I've started the road to freedom. Somebody must have mentioned the railroad. I obviously didn't hear it personally, but the game seems to think I heard it. Yeah, Shing. He's a little capitalist, isn't he? But yeah, I am looking for work.
Ah, the industrious type. Want to help me clean out the water supply? You won't believe the junk people throw in there. Overloads the filters.
Depends.
Money.
What's this worth to you?
Job's 100 caps. But I like you. 125.
Come on. My time's worth more than that.
150 then.
We're both business people, Shang. Don't insult me.
All right. 200. High as I'll go.
Excellent.
I'm on it.
Just don't drown. I'll never clean your carcass out of there.
Now, I'm really hoping this junk isn't randomized, because I found something very valuable in here last time I did this. What? That was weird. I thought I was walking on water for a second there. No! Fuck's sake. This is weird. It didn't want me to go underwater. Typewriter. Grab a human skull. And a toaster. And round the back, I'm taking on like a whole million little rads, but round the back, last time, and this time, an antifreeze bottle! The best thing in the game. These are like, all I need are these. A human skull,
Why
Shang?
was there a skull in the water?
So maybe you weren't the first person I asked. Maybe the last guy found an unstable hand grenade. Hey, once the filters do their job, it's all water under the bridge. Am I right? Anyway, some water?
That's just awful.
Sure.
Read all about it.
Okay, I've just I've been doing a few sort of non-violent quests and things. Now I want to start a quest that does require some violence. I'm going to the wrong place. Oops. Let's just go into the Colonial Tap House here.
Come on, Darcy, let's go.
Take it easy. I don't think she wants to leave just yet.
Hey, this is between me and my wife. Why don't you mind your own damn business for once?
Oh, God, Paul, why do you always have to make a scene? Pour me another drink, Henry.
Damn it, Darcy, I just want you to come home.
I'll be home later.
I can't believe you do this to me, Cook.
Do what to you, Paul?
You smug bastard. You keep away from my wife, goddammit.
You'd better get out of here before you do something stupid.
You son of a bitch.
Don't hurt him, Henry.
Go on. Get out of here.
I'll be at home, Darcy, taking care of our son.
So, okay, let's talk to Cook. He's also busy.
Sorry
Weird.
I had to see that. Things are
Okay.
usually a lot quieter around here. Perfect place to drink if you're buying.
Let's see what you have.
Here's the menu.
Howdy, Cook.
You look like a man who could use another drink.
What was that argument about?
Nothing much. You see, Darcy here,
likes to relax and enjoy life from time to time, and her husband Paul doesn't. He's not a
Camera
bad
angles
guy,
so weird sometimes.
just a little uptight. Too bad he can't learn to relax, huh, Darcy?
Shut up. I don't come here to talk about Paul. You there. I haven't seen you in here before. Why don't you make yourself useful and buy me a drink or something?
Sure.
Fine, have a drink.
Get the lady another of whatever she's having.
That's more like it. I hope you stick around. I think we might become good friends.
Free booze, the fastest way to your heart. Now, can I get you something to drink?
So is this your place?
That's right. Owner, bartender, sympathetic ear. I try to provide a little oasis from the hardships of life. Name's Cook, by the way. Henry Cook. Let me know if I can get you anything.
Not looking to buy right now.
Some other time.
Okay, let's go find the other guy. Ah, there you are. Paul Pember.
There.
Hello.
I have a question for you.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
You were in the tap house before, and
You and
When
the
you got in
bartender
a
got in a
fight.
fight.
nice of you to call it a fight, but we both know what really happened. Cook kicked my ass. I'm supposed to pretend I don't know he's sleeping with my wife, until he decides he's bored with her and she comes crawling back home to me.
So where do I come in?
I'm going to go back and talk to him, and I want you to come with me. You saw? He won't take me seriously otherwise. I don't want to have to really hurt him. I just want him to leave Darcy alone.
You're going to have to
Reward.
make it worth my while.
Well, okay. I can only pay you 80 caps right now, but I'll scrape together more after we take care of Cook.
This'll work better if I talk to Cook by myself.
You're probably right. I am so angry at Cook, I might lose control. Just get him to leave Darcy alone.
I'll make sure Cook gets the message.
Good. Don't kill him if you don't have to, but otherwise, I don't care what you do to him. He deserves to suffer for what he's done.
Okay. Yeah, I'm okay with a little bit of suffering, but this sort of opens up a bit of a quest.
Than this. Ugh. Don't let my husband drag you into any of his nonsense.
Park the car in the yard? How about
Yeah, I started Diamond City Blues, so we've got more plot here than just a little love triangle.
There then. Don't be late.
Yeah, I'll be there. I just have to close up.
We need to talk, Cook.
Oh, yeah? Is there some kind of problem?
Are you sleeping with Paul Pembroke's wife?
I really don't see what business it is of yours who I'm sleeping with.
Nor do I really, but you know, it's part of the quest, so
Paul asked me to talk to
ask
you,
nicely.
so here I am, asking nicely.
And I'm asking you, nicely, to turn back around and go tell Paul to come talk to me himself, if he's man enough.
I could threaten. I think that's worth a little bit more experience, but I will keep this friendly because I don't know what threaten does.
Think this through. Darcy isn't worth dying for, or killing for.
You know what? You're right. This whole thing with Darcy and me, bad idea. I admit it. Not like I planned it or anything. She was just always hanging around here. You know how it is. Look, tell Paul it's over. I swear. I won't even let her in my bar anymore. Is that good enough for you?
It's a good
It's a
start.
good start.
Something more concrete would help.
Yeah, okay. I get it. I have an idea. Something I've been thinking about for a while already. Kill two birds with one stone, you know?
As long as I don't throw the stone, I'm perfectly happy with that.
You've got my attention. Let's hear this idea.
Here's the deal. I have some other businesses on the side. One of them is helping Nelson Latimer spend his dad's money to make himself feel like a gangster.
And we're going to relieve Mr. Latimer of some of his money.
Right, without anyone being the wiser. Me and Nelson are supposed to be meeting some gentleman from Goodneighbor to exchange Nelson's cash for their chems. My plan is simple. We take the money and the chems.
Yep, let's do this.
Let's do that.
Before we head to that quest location, I have a level up to deal with. I'm going to take a rank of toughness, plus 10 damage resistance. That's always a good thing. I'll probably take a few more ranks of that as I progress, because yeah, most of the time I'm running around in a suit. Like, I'm really not using armor at all right now.
There's always 4 of Morowski's goons. Trish, who's in charge, and then 3 other guys to unload the boat and wave their guns around. You should be able to work your way around these buildings to get a good angle on them. I'll wait for the shooting to start, then join in from here. Remember, we can't afford to let anybody get away.
Yeah, that sounds like a perfectly good plan. Yeah, we're just here at the meaty point for the this drug deal. And all of those people over there have to die. And I'm still not equipped enough for the syringer to be a useful, viable option. I can pacify things. This guy will shoot people, but he's useless. He's probably going to die as well. So I am going to resort to mines, but not just shitty mines. Like, there's going to be a bit of tactics to this. I'm setting traps essentially, which, like I said, last episode, I think this is acceptably indirect. I'm not just throwing mines around and hoping for the best. Set up a mine or 2 next to this car. And another couple of mines near this one. Kind of like car bombs, I guess. And so with that set up, let's get things started. Like, kind of announce our presence a little bit. Hopefully that'll get their attention. Did that kill anybody? I'm not sure if that killed anybody. It doesn't always. Okay. Hello. I was hoping these people would run down here after me. Yeah, come on. Another thing I'm hoping is that these people over here will perhaps find it in their hearts to join the fight. Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay, they didn't get close enough to the car for it to get triggered. I'm gonna have to rely on this one. Yeah, that's acceptable to me. Okay, brilliant. That's all gone rather well. I just need one more person to die. like I said, hoping I can get some of these people to join the fight. Oh, okay, I was hoping to just get his attention and just shoot him, but yeah, shooting people gets their attention.
Shouldn't hide. Ain't very courageous of
you. Is this guy dead already? I think he is. Yeah, that's a shame. Sometimes he'll take on at least one and like. And win, but oh well.
What the fuck was that?
Keep your eyes
Okay,
open.
good. I've got the raiders' attention now as well. That's possibly a good thing. Oh, fuck off. Ugh, I hate dogs. Come on, puppy. Be awesome. Oh. Okay. That was distinctly less awesome. Okay, good. All of Nelson Latimer's folk are dead, but I now have a power armor guy after me. And that's not good. Okay, that went really well. That went almost exactly as planned. I hadn't expected survivors from the car bombs, but we dealt with that nicely, I think. Ooh, Nelson Latimer. Latimer residence key. 866 bottle caps. And some other little bits of junk. That's great. And of course, Trish. Which
don't move.
Leads to another little bit of the quest.
You don't have to kill me. I won't talk. I swear.
Give me a reason not to kill you.
I'll tell Morosky it was Gunners, okay? You can trust me. And I'll give up Morosky's chem lab. This here, this is nothing compared to what he's got stashed there.
Go on.
Where do you think these chems come from? We've got a lab right here in the Commonwealth, but you'll never find it on your own. Not without my help.
Tell me what you know first.
Well, okay. I'm trusting you, right? The lab is in the old Forley fish packing plant on the waterfront in South Boston.
Easy access by boat. Smart.
Right. My idea, by the way. As was putting it in an area overrun by feral ghouls, and then recruiting an all-ghoul crew to run it.
Pretty slick, but I assume that's not the end of it.
You assume right. The real security is a system of tripwires that have to be triggered in exactly the right order to open the door to the lab. You never even know the lab was there when the door is closed.
Sounds like a pretty secure operation.
You better believe it. And if Cook hadn't been such a backstabbing son of a bitch, nobody would have ever cracked it. There's a terminal that will bypass the tripwires and open the door to the lab. And I have the password. So, I have your promise, right? If I give you the password, you'll let me walk?
That seems very fair.
I'll definitely kill you if you don't tell me.
You bastard. I guess I gotta trust you. The password is Applejack. There! Now you've got everything, and I'm completely screwed forever. I hope you can live with it.
I certainly can, actually. That's the sort of thing I like living with. Yes, that's nice. Like, being given up the chem lab is nice, but the real prize of this quest is this. 10 mentats, 10 psycho, 10 jet, 10 mentats, 10 psycho, 10 buff out in every one of these 5 crates. It's fantastic, especially if you're doing what I'm doing, like a non-violent run. This is at least a level of experience, probably a little bit more. But yeah, I am going to finish off this quest. I've been sent over to the 4-leaf fish packing plant. I'm just going to sort of run over there. I don't think there's much between me and there, and when I get there, I'll chin back in, or you'll chin back in, or I'm gonna cut to there. Okay, so we're coming up on the fish packing plant. There's like a sort of whole factory district here. There's fairly good stuff in some of these buildings, but there's also quite a lot of ghouls and things that I have to deal with. Including in the fish packing plant. I am just making a brief stop here. I need to run past some ghouls. I need to briefly enter a room in order to consider the quest complete, and then I need to get out of here. Because, as you can see, all hell is breaking loose. There's zombies in the streets. And on the balconies, probably. Open the computer. Morawski's chem lab. Once I get in here, probably going to be shot at a whole bunch.
Hey, let's do this.
Yep. Just back out straight away. But I completed the quest. I got a whole dump of experience. Possibly a level up. Yeah, I got a level up. Oh wow, I got tons of experience there. Oh dear. Okay, that didn't quite work. I thought jumping into the water was safe. I guess that was just slightly too shallow. There we go. Yep, perfect. Now I just need to run away.
Stop right there.
Oh, excellent. I got away because I told the feral ghoul to stop and it did. Oh, shit, bugs. Okay. Oh, wait, I could probably stop that as well. Okay, this is a level 10 bug, so maybe not. I think it has to be lower than your level in order for it to, like, respond to the command. Like, in order for that to even be a possibility. Okay. Back at Sanctuary. Obviously just had a nap. Just wrapping up the part. Let's level up. I think I'm actually just going to take toughness again. Being able to take a beating is going to be important, I think. So, another rank of toughness. Before I go, I am going to mix up my chems and stuff that I found and do a bit of this. Most of the experience I'm going to earn is from those chems, but yeah, I just want to show you where about in the level I am. I'm about a third of the way through level 10. I'm about to earn like a whole bunch of experience for mixing the chems together. I'm going to make a lot of psycho buff. It's a chem that I actually use fairly often. So I'm gonna make. I'm gonna make 51 of those because I'm only limited by Psycho, and Psycho I can make. So let's do that then. I've already leveled up just from that. That's brilliant. A Berserk Syringe, 4 XP, but you know, a Berserk Syringe. I haven't showed you those yet. I did actually use one, like I said, in the first version of this part. They do work quite well, so you know, I have high hopes that I'll be using a lot of those. Okay, so yeah, chem usage got me another level up, or chem making, sorry, got me like another level up. 2/3 of the way through level 11, so I was like more than much more than a level that of experience that I got out of that. Deciding what perk, it's so hard. Okay, potentially a little bit of a wasted perk, but the next rank of this is useful. I mean, I don't get to use the next rank until level 14, but it'll be something that like I want to do. Like I want to be able to build shops in Sanctuary when I recruit people there. So yeah, local leader. Right, so that was actually very profitable. Got a whole bunch of experience. I'm gonna tour around the shops and sell a few things, do a bit of like off-screen stuff. Like I've actually done quite a lot of that already. I'm just cutting it out because it's boring. But it is a necessary part of this run. Yeah, sorry, like boring maintenance and shopping and things. It's a very necessary part of this run. Sorry that Concord didn't quite get completed, but you know, I am gonna do that. Like, it's a little weird. Like, I'm now sort of starting to almost move towards like being introduced to like the main factions and stuff, and I still haven't really finished the tutorial area. I mean, I kind of consider like up until Concord like mostly like tutorial. And in fact, when you bring people back to Sanctuary, those people that are trapped in the Freedom Museum right now, when you bring those back, there's a whole like tutorial on how to like, you know, build structures and stuff. But you know, we'll get all that later, I'm sure. Next time, a few more smaller quests around Diamond City, and then I don't know. Definitely want to tackle Concord at some stage, and I think I'll be running out of excuses by then. So I'll see you next time.